Please say together 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, once again, I would like to wish everybody a very happy spiritual evening. So, today is the 10th March 2023. On this day, too, we make it a valuable day of our life. On this day evening, we are going to start practicing meditation. So these days we are practicing breathing meditation. So every year, so from January to April, end of April, we learn breathing meditation. And then after that, from May to October, we learn Vipassana meditation. And then after that, on the last 2 months, November and December, are the months of loving kindness. So we are practicing these 3 meditation practices. And each meditation technique has their own steps. So breathing meditation has 3 steps. And then after that, Vipassana meditation has 6 steps. And then after that, loving kindness has 2 steps. So we practice all these techniques gradually. The most important thing is we have to be patient. We have to be patient. Always we have to remind ourselves this is not like making quick noodles. So patiently we have to practice well, understanding technique nicely, and it is going to give us enormous amount of benefits. But we should not practice to gain benefits. We should practice for the sake of practicing meditation, right? So if you practice to calm down the mind, to control the mind, to become the master of your mind, then you will gain more benefits than you wished throughout your life. But when you practice as a good meditator, what you should do is you should practice for the sake of practicing, for the sake of gaining peace, for the sake of gaining happiness, inner peace and inner happiness. And for that sole purpose, we should practice. And whether we gain good results, so whatever the good results that we gain, so they are extra benefits. So we should not care about those. We should focus on the main things. Then what will happen? When we go for the main goals, you will gain more benefits than you expect. So please practice very ardently. And we have to understand all kinds of positivities and negativities, they come from the same mind. So we might blame about them on outer resources, but finally the person that you should blame is yourself. So the other, yeah, that's the truth. So that's the truth. People are doing things in the world, so we can't control them. We can't control people. So they do things both positive and negative. So we should be clever enough to understand these are the things that I should involve, and these are things that I should not involve. So thinking like that, you should keep those things. So you should dissociate the good, and you should let go the negative part. Yeah. So there was one incident which happened during the during the Meiji era of Japan. One samurai soldier came to meet Bhante Nennin. So Nennin is a Japanese Bhante's name who lived at that time. So this soldier came and he told that he is a samurai soldier. So he said that he don't believe about heaven or hell. So he wants to know where is heaven and where is hell. Then at that time, this Nennin Bhante looked at his face and started scolding at him. Oh, you are a soldier? Your face looks like of an owl. And then, so your features are so thin. And then Bhante said, I don't think that you can be a good soldier. And your sword, it is just like a piece of wood. When Bhante said these words, that samurai soldier's anger grew. And gradually he thought, I'm going to kill this Zen master. Thinking so, he was dragging his sword down. At that time, that Bhante said, Sir, see, the gates of the hell are opening. Even though he is a samurai soldier, he understood what Bhante meant. He didn't talk about the gates of anywhere else. He talked about the mind. So whenever we let the evil, the negativity to conquer us and overpower us, then gates of the hell are open for anybody. It doesn't matter whether somebody is a Buddhist, Hindu, Christian, Islam, Muslim, atheist, agnostic. That's fine. So for anybody, for any being, that is the reality. And then the samurai soldier understood this, and then slowly he again kept inserting the sword in the sword box. What do we call it? The shelf. So when he was inserting the sword back in the shelf, Bhante said, "See, the gates of heaven are open." So life is like that. So if you open, you are the one that should decide whether to open the gates of the hell or gates of heaven. You are the decider. So through practice, not only you should decide, you have to practice. You have to practice and make your mind. You should try to open the gates of the heaven inside your mind. So work very hard, very ardently, and try to open the gates of your own heaven with it, right? So first meditation practice that I'm going to explain the first step of breathing meditation, because we have two meditators who are new. So one is online, and today Jeremiah also joined. So first step of breathing meditation is observing the breath as it is. So please observe the breath as it is, and observe the breath until it reaches the end of your nostrils. So end of your nostrils means here. But don't think about the physical nose. You can't, then you won't be able to feel the end of your nostril like that. So you can't touch it. So it is a place that you can feel, right? So when the breath goes in, observe the movement of your breath up to the end of your nostril. And when it comes back, it will touch the very same area and will go out, right? So when it is coming in, be aware, now the breath is coming in. When it is going out, please be fully aware that it is going out. If it is long, if it is short, if it is soft, if it is gross, Let it be so. Don't try to change that. Keep on observing. You are not the owner of your breath. It is something which comes from your nature, from the nature, and which goes back again to the nature. So be the observer and keep on observing. So the other meditators, please please practice the third step of breathing meditation. Those who are practicing the second step of breathing meditation, they are instructed to practice the third step of breathing meditation. So what you have to do is now you have to narrow your focus. Please narrow your focus to the small triangular area. And here I ask you to observe the triangular area, the bigger triangular area. Now you are going to observe the touch of the breath within the small triangular area. The small triangular area, right? When the breath comes in and touches, observe what's happening within the small triangular area. Give your entire attention. Give your entire focus and observe the touch of the breath within the small triangular area. Very calmly and very quietly, very patiently and persistently. So it will touch, and when it touches, there will be many sensations that will come out. There will be coldness, there will be heat, and there will be various kinds of other sensations. Pinching sensation, itching sensation, and various kinds of other sensations. So all students, please narrate your focus to the small triangular area and observe the breath. Observe the touch of the breath within that small area. So when it comes in, while it is touching that particular area, keep on observing and wait patiently. It will go inside and gradually it will come back and it will touch that very small triangle and will go out. So now you have to wait very patient. Don't be nervous. Be very calm, very quiet, and completely narrow down your entire attention to this small triangular area and to the touch of the breath within that area. Work very hard. Work very hard for yourself. So keep on doing the practice that you are doing perfectly, and you are bound to get great, good results. So work diligently, work persistently, work unceasingly within this silent meditation time. So now everyone, please keep your back straight, neck straight, head straight. Please keep your right palm on your left palm. Let your whole body and mind to calm down, to be here, to be now. Keep aside all kinds of other things that are related to you. You are here at the temple. Be here. Be here. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Take another deep breath. Let it go. Take another deep breath. Let it go. Now calm down. Relax. First, I am going to pay our respect and gratitude to the Buddha. Then we will start today's silent meditation time. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Namo tase bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhase. Itimiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho. Vinyācarane sampanno sugato lokamido anuttaro purisa dhammasarati sattādeva manussanam muddho bhagavati swakato bhagavata dhammo sannittigo akaliko ehi pasiko opanayiko pachatang meditammo vinyohiti supanipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Unyupanipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Sami Panno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidang Chattari Purisa Yogani Atte Purisa Puggala Esa Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahuneyo Pahuneyo Nakineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttarang Punyakitang Lokasati. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With a very calm mind, with a very quiet mind, with an alert, very attentive mind, with a patient mind. Everyone, please start your meditation. If you are practicing the first step of breathing meditation, give you everything to it and keep practicing. If you are practicing the third step of breathing meditation, please do so. Whatever the meditation technique that you are practicing right now, may your meditation practice be very successful. Very successful. Keep on working. You're bound to be successful. You're bound to be successful. Please start. Now, all the meditators, if you can keep the same posture continuously, please do so. I suggest it for all students, new students too. Like, if it is bearable, please stay with the same posture. If not, you can release your legs, but don't keep your eyes open. Keep the eyes closed, and then let's share our loving kindness with first of all yourself, then after that with your parents, teachers, relatives, and friends, then with the neutral people, then with the enemies, and finally with all the beings. Get your body to relax. First of all, let's share our loving kindness with ourselves. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be very peaceful. Spread loving kindness towards yourself first. Now let's share our loving kindness with our parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Me, my dear parents, my mom and dad, and then my teachers, relatives, and friends. Be well, be happy, be peaceful. May they be very peaceful. Spread your loving kindness towards your parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Now let's spread our loving kindness towards the people who are in the middle, who are neither your enemies, at the same time not friends. May all the neutral people be well, be happy, be peaceful. Please spread loving kindness towards the people in the middle, the neutral people. Now let's spread our loving kindness towards the enemies. So first of all, please let go of your grudges. The more you keep grudges at people, the more you suffer. So please let go and understand people have negativities. If anybody doesn't try to change the negativities, get rid of the negativities, they are bound to do bad things. So, but one time thing. So please forgive them and share your loving kindness with them too. May my enemies also be well. May my enemies also be happy. May my enemies also be peaceful. Be peaceful. Share your loving kindness with your enemies. Now let's share our loving kindness with all the beings in the universe. From the tiniest being to the biggest being. From the most powerful to the weakest. Some may be beautiful, some may not be beautiful. Whatever differences they do have, regardless of those differences, please think that you share your loving kindness with all the beings. All the beings. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be very peaceful. Very peaceful. So please spread your loving kindness towards all the beings. All the beings. Now everyone, calmly and quietly, please open your eyes slowly. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Now please join your palms together and say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So dear Dhamma friends, hope you could concentrate. If not, don't think, so it doesn't happen sometimes at once. You have to work hard, very patiently, accordingly, and finally you are bound to reach the peaceful level, the level where there is inner happiness. So hard work is very important. Hard work is very important because if you don't have the hard work, you can't achieve any material goal or any spiritual goal in life. So dedication, only through dedication, anybody can gain any success. The Buddha didn't become the Buddha within one day. It took a long time. So just like that. So understanding that, let's work very ardently and let's reach the final stage that we want to achieve. So today is your day. Today is not my day. And so today is the day for questions and answers. So today's day for questions and answers. So if there is any question that you have about meditation, so all of you can ask. So first of all, I would like to ask Mrs. Grace. It's okay.
Even I followed you for quite long, not the whole life, but I know I have the self-awareness during meditation, but I know I recognize my mind wander like pilot mode, but I don't stop it. I see it, I recognize the habit, and I get it back. Like I don't control the thought. Is it the correct way? It happened, and then I go back to the meditation, and my mind keep wandering for some thought, and I recognize I have that thought, pull it back.
So what you should do is you should give your entire attention to the thing that you are doing right now. So you should not let the mind roam as it roams. So you should bring it back to yourself. That's the practice. So you should not let it idle and go around and so hang on everywhere. So you should bring it back to yourself again. You to understand that maybe it goes to something which happened in the past, which will happen in the future. So you have to understand you can't feel the same grace twice. So the grace who was yesterday is not here today. Gone. If it is very necessary, only you will think about the past. So if it is very necessary, you will think about the future. It doesn't mean you should not learn from the past or have a plan about the future. You should have a plan. But So, but somehow you have to enjoy, you have to live in the present. So you can't, so that's how you should live. So live in the present, and so keep, whenever the mind roams any to the past or to the future, bring it back to the present, and be here, be now, and train it to be now. Here. Okay. So help it to be here peacefully, calmly, quietly, patiently. Right. So that's what you should do. You should not let it let it roam, just like you have a kind of bull. You just let it go. Okay, go anywhere, and then that's not how you tame the bull. So you have to you have to you have to tie it with the rope. That rope is meditation. So mind is a bull. Don't let it run here and there everywhere. So train it, tame it, and help it to be here and now. Okay? Yeah. Even right now, you have to be here. Okay? Got it. Wonderful. Okay, Dinesha. Yeah.
Same problem. Last time it was so bad. Today it's a little bit better. Still, it's going everywhere. And here I focus a little bit, but then I still go too fast, go future. Still, it's growing, but it's better. Better than last time.
The there may be many problems. Problems because of the office, because of the friends, because of the relatives, because of the family, and various kind of things. When you come inside the gate, inside the temple, from the gate, whenever you enter the gate, enter from the gate to the temple, leave all things behind. Throw those things away, or keep them outside the gate, and come. So the Dinusha, which is right now, should come inside. The Dinusha, which has the past or the future, should be outside the gate.
I don't want that one.
But the thing is, you always want that. You think, oh, I can't live without that. So you think your recognition is there, but it is not there. So the being which is right now was not yesterday. The being which is right now will not be in the future. So you have to be with this being. If not, you will fantasize about this and that, and the nature. So the being who is right now is, yeah. So even though you roam and worry and become depressed about those stuff, so this being which is right now, which is rising and passing away right now, won't stop its rising and passing away. So you have to focus now. You have to live now. No, so don't think you will be happy by achieving a certain thing in the future. You will be happy, but human nature is such, your craving has no bounds. Even though that's why Buddha said once. So even though the 7 kinds of gems, there are 7 kinds of gems, even though all those 7 kinds of gems, so rain, so and fill the whole ground, and they become your things, still your craving has no end. So be contented with what you have, right? And be here, be now, and be with you. Okay? And so don't worry about things which happened in the past. They happen. what to do? If they can't change, you can't change. So you have to let those things go. So you can't. So in the future, you have a plan. I will do this, do that, but no dreams. So instead, you practically go moment to moment. You live. You go with the plan, and then life is contented. So you are satisfied about yourself. You live with a relaxed mind, calm mind, peaceful mind. That's how you live, right? Jeremiah, how about today?
For me, I get uncomfortable even before my mind wanders. It's just I need to just get more comfortable sitting.
Oh yeah. So I'm pretty sure you have the experience. So just you only have to revive that ability. So I think you will be able to do that. So as I mentioned, we have to work patiently. So let's work patiently to achieve your inner peace and inner happiness. All the other things will get solved gradually. So when you practice, so there should not be anything between your breath and your attention. The breath and the attention, both those things should be together. All the other stuff you should let go, because so that's how you have to train yourself, right? So gradually, so better to have good conversations with some wise people, and then at the same time better to have consistent practice, and then better to practice mindfulness during the daily life. That means when you are doing things, you become very conscious about things that we do. So like by these three ways, we can come out of any distress that are inside our mind. So let's work hard. Yeah, I will try. I will give my best way. That's what I can say. That's that's what I can. Oh, let's go to the online students too. Okay. Okay, Mrs. Diane, I'm going to Mrs. Diane. Yeah. Mrs. Diane, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I don't have
Yeah.
any questions. Thank you, Bhante, for these
All
wonderful
right.
teachings. Thank you so much. And practice.
No, that's my pleasure. Right. Then June, right. June, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. Is this your first time, June?
Yes.
Yeah. So how was your practice?
It was it was good, but I had to keep coming back. I kept going out to other things and had to keep drawing.
Oh, fine. That's fine, Mrs. June.
Yes.
Let's work hard. Let's work hard. So you are bound to be successful if you consistently practice morning and evening. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening, and Friday this long session. So if you practice like that, you're bound to become successful. Don't worry.
Right. Okay? Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Jaime, how about you?
Bhante, I had a question with the sensations.
Oh, yes.
When I'm focusing on the breath and I have a itch sensation or a tingling sensation, should I focus on that? Is it okay? Or should I continue trying to focus on the breath?
All right. Yeah. So keep on observing the breath. Meanwhile, Jaime, whenever you encounter such kind of sensations, be aware. Right now, this kind of sensation has arisen too. So there is a gap, right? So when the breath goes in, So when it has already gone, there's a gap. And when the new one, when that one came out and when it's gone outside, there's a gap. So within that time, you can be aware about so those sensations too, so that you can stay patiently grounded at that small triangle area. So, but when the breath comes, Jaime, so be aware about that sensation fully, right?
Thank you, Bante.
Be aware about the touch of the breath fully. So then during the interval time, stay grounded within that area. So with awareness, stay grounded with that small triangle area. So wait patiently with the help of those sensations.
Yes, thank you.
They'll be helpful. Yeah. Me be happy, me be happy. Mr. Huad.
Good evening, Bante. I have no questions tonight. May you be happy. May you be peaceful.
How about your questions? Do you have any question, Mr. Huad?
Not tonight, Bante. I'm very contented and feeling very successful.
Wonderful, wonderful. Right. Yeah. Right, very nice. And now I go to Tanisha. How about you?
I don't believe I have any questions, but yeah, definitely nice to quiet the mind in any practice. So thank you.
Oh, could you concentrate, Tanisha?
Yeah, I could concentrate. On the breath was relatively simple. The mind has been busy this week, so it was nice to have something to focus on, to calm. So it was good. Thank you.
Very nice. No, you are very welcome. But please keep on practicing. Rahul.
Yes, no, I think it's been pretty good so far, Bante. Able to focus, and the sessions have been pretty good lately.
Very nice, very nice. Mrs. Shireen, how about you?
Bante, one question about love and kindness part. So I'm curious to know your thoughts on like we practice like may all beings be happy, well, and may no harm come to them. But what are your thoughts on like having meat? And so I feel like am I going against this practice of like no being should be harmed, but I also have meat. So like curious to know your thoughts on that.
Oh no. So eating meat, that's a different thing. So when an animal is already dead, so you can't show your loving kindness to a piece of meat. So those preferences and eating preferences and so living beings, they are different things. So we think of all the beings who are alive right now. So it is good if we can become vegetarian or vegan, something like that. But people are different. They have different kind of food preferences. So the other thing, when you kill and when you eat meat, it might be a little bit supportive. Somewhat supportive for that for another killing, but that's very indirect. So since you are not the killer, you don't have any hand in that. So you can share your loving kindness with all the beings, and it doesn't go against the practice of eating meat.
Okay, thank you, Bante.
We have Miss Shireen, and here we go. All right. So I think all of you gave your questions, presented your questions. So please, the most important thing is the practice, and you are the person who can do it for yourself, Buddha says, Tumhehi kit in those days language, Pali. Tumhehi kitchang atappang akkataru tathagata. Tumhehi kitchang atappang. You have to work for yourself. Akkataru, the Buddha is Akka, the Buddha and all kinds of other experienced teachers. They are Akkataru. They are the people who show the path. So only the great teachers can show the path. But you are the one. So what I am teaching is the way the same Buddha's teaching. So the Buddha only can show the path. So this is very non-sectarian practice. So practice like this. This is the way. If you practice like this, you are going to achieve this. If you don't practice, this is your way. And these are the difficulties that you have to face. And you are the decider. Buddha is not, so according to Buddha, so Buddha is not teaching, so not forcing. He always teaches you to be the decider. You have the freedom, and you have to decide. So you have to decide what is to practice and what is not to practice, right? So understanding that, work hard, understand the technique gradually, very calmly, very patiently, work hard for yourself. So there is no one else who can do it for you. Nobody else can observe your breath. You have to observe your breath. Your sensations, no one else can observe. Oh, now you have coldness, now you have heat. Nobody can say that, right? So you have to observe your own sense, your own breath, your own sensations. You have to feel your own loving kindness. That's how you have to practice. Work diligently. Work persistently. Work ardently. The first, as I always mention, the first benefactor is you. You gain benefits first. Then all the people that you associate in life, even the person who that you accidentally meet on the road, will be a person who will get benefits because of you. Just smile with loving kindness will bring a lot of calmness, a lot of peace for many other people. So first gain benefits for yourself. First develop peace and happiness within. And then number two, then share that very thing with the others. With the others. Live a life with a lot of peace, a lot of happiness, a lot of positivity, a lot of calmness, and practicing this noble meditation technique, which is non-sectarian. May all of us be able to attain real peace, real happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana. Nibbana. With those thoughts, everyone, please join your palms together and please concentrate. Concentrate. I'm going to bless you with a short chanting. Abhivadana silisse nichang vada pachai Chattaro dhamma vadanti Ayuvanno sukhang balang Ayurarogya sampatti Sagya sampatti mevache Ato nibbana sampatti Iminati samichyatu. May you all be well. May you all be happy. May you all be very, very peaceful. Sukhi hotu. Sukhi hotu. Okay, good night. Good night, everyone. Buenas noches, Jaime. Thank you so much for your service.
Buenas
Diane,
noches,
good
Bhante.
night.
Good night, Bhante. Thank you so much.
Good night, Rahul and Pragati.
Good night, Bante. Thank you so much.
Good night, Mr. Huad.
Good night, Bante.
Good night, June.
Right.
Good night, and good night, Shireen.
Good night, Bante. Thank
Good
you.
night.